Hey guys, thrilled you're here. This is the first official weekly live show, hopefully the first of many that I'm doing. Now, if you're watching this right now, you probably either got an email from me or saw on Facebook or maybe heard from a friend that I've officially launched my coaching business. The response has been overwhelming, and I am so excited to launch along with you and move forward. When I think about coaching, this is something that's been on my mind for a while. I feel like I've known for a long time that it would be my next career, my last career, that at some point I would make the move into coaching. And I'm excited to tell you that I've been coaching for a long time now. The official journey actually started last year. And since then, I've been coaching people kind of quietly on the side while also working through a pretty extensive training and certification process. So I'm excited to make this the official launch of what I'm doing and share it all with you. I've gotten a lot of response, as I mentioned, from me letting people know what I'm doing. With all of the congratulations and good lucks and you were made for this, I've gotten a few questions that have come along. And the two that I've gotten most often I thought would be a great topic for this weekly live show. The first is, why did you make the jump into coaching? You know, after years of building businesses, of marketing, of helping other companies grow, what made you decide to become an official coach? So let's start there. For me, it's simple. I've spent the last 19 years of my life trying to figure out how to have a wildly successful business, a business that I love, while at the same time having a life that energized me, that I was able to run into, that was my ideal life, right? Early in my career, I sacrificed the life part for the business part. And somewhere along the way, I just figured out I wanted it all. I didn't want to work a million hours and have nothing left for the rest of my life. And I didn't want to have a great life, but hate what I was doing at work. I wanted a wildly successful business while also living a great life. So I set out to do that. As I got more and more serious about figuring that out, I started hiring coaches in my own life. I've been hiring coaches pretty religiously over the last 4 years, and they have worked wonders. They've helped me figure things out. They've helped me make changes. They've helped me conquer some of my biggest fears, some of my biggest insecurities, and honestly, some of the biggest challenges I had in my life. Now, if I'm being honest, the coaches I hired in the beginning were really all around my life. The first coach I hired was because I really wanted to get my weight and nutrition under control. I was sick of being the fat kid, sick of being overweight. So I hired my first coach who said she could help. Now, she worked wonders for me because early on, our conversations had nothing to do with weight, had nothing to do with weight loss. I thought I was going to have somebody that told me, how to be more disciplined, what to eat, the kind of exercise and what that needed to look like. But she wasn't any of that. She started wide open. She allowed me to think about my life, to really examine what I really wanted, to explore the kind of father I want to be, to explore the kind of leader I want to be at work, and just really start wide open. And as we worked through that process, I started learning things about me that I guess had always been there, but it just wasn't on the surface. So she helped kind of bring that stuff up to the surface. Eventually, we start talking about my issues with weight and the stuff I tried in the past and the places where I had a vision for success. I knew what to work. Intellectually, I knew what I needed to do to lose weight, but for some reason, it just was never working or would never last long. So we worked through that. I am thrilled to tell you that as I sit here today, I'm 70 pounds down from where I started. And the work her and I did together will have a lasting effect on my life, my kids' life, my family's life for the rest of my life. So that was my kind of first foray into coaching. And I loved it. I was enamored by it. When I saw the things she was able to pull out of me and how she helped me crystallize and kind of better define the vision and success in my own life, I knew that there was something really special about having a coach. So much so that I hired a few more coaches along the way. I've hired nutrition coaches. I have a coach who helps me in the gym. I've hired business coaches. I even hired a meditation coach. Meditation was something where I knew that what the benefits were, again, intellectually, but I was having trouble really nailing down a disciplined practice. So I hired a meditation coach and it helped me tremendously. Everywhere in my life that has been good and that I wanted to take to great, I've sought out a coach to walk with me along that path. And in doing so, it just kind of crystallized that idea that coaching is what I wanted to do. Coaching is where I wanted to be. I wanted to help you the same way that these coaches have helped me in my life. And that's what I'm here to do. And that's why this business exists, right? So that's a big part of my why. Now, maybe you heard some of the things I just said, and you can already see the wheels turning and figure out how coaching may impact your life. Maybe not. Here's what I would tell you. I think I meet a lot of people who have visions for their life and visions for their business. Now, ironically, I usually get one or the other, right? So I'll meet somebody and they may start telling me about the business they want. They want 10, 20, 30% growth. They want to scale. They want to be acquired, all the stuff they want for their business. When I ask them about what they want their life to look like, things get a little fuzzier and they don't really have an answer. So often we start with a vision for our business and then we try to fit our life into whatever's left over. I did it for a long time, so there's no judgment when I say that. It's just something I hear over and over and over again. For other people, they know what they want out of life and they know what they're running towards. But when I ask them about work, they're miserable. They hate what they're doing and they really see it as a means to an end. They work their butts off Monday through Friday to get to the weekend, to get to those few hours between the time they get home from work and bedtime, right? And again, now they're trying to squeeze the life that they're really passionate about and what's left from work. But it's even worse here because it's a job they don't even love. So coaching is a way to work through some of that stuff. I am crazy honest when I tell you that I believe you can have it all. I believe you can have a life you love. I believe you can have a business that is wildly successful that you're excited to show up in every day. I believe that the business can hit marks and hit goals and do things that have been in your mind, but you've never been able to bring to fruition. And I think you can do it without sacrificing your life, right? We don't have to choose one or the other. We don't have to choose a successful business or a successful career or the next promotion or the life that we really want. I believe we can have it all. And that's what I want to do. I want to help clients have it all. Build the life and the business that they really want. Now, that they really want part is really important because so often we define success using other people's definitions, right? We don't think about what success really means to us. So success looks like the next promotion. Success looks like 10%, 20% growth. Success looks like scaling and building a team. Success looks like moving into a larger office or a larger space, right? And these are all things a lot of business owners and a lot of professionals want out of their careers. But so often when I talk to people and we really get down to the meat of it, they don't know why they want these things, right? And I believe that people want these things because they think they're supposed to want these things. You know, we're kind of taught in our society and at work that you're supposed to want to make it to the next level, right? You're supposed to want the business to grow, be bigger, have more people, win more awards, scale nationally, eventually get acquired, right? All those things are what we're told. I remember all the podcasts and the experts and everything I listened to early on when I was starting my business. And it was grind harder, work more, and I poured everything into work. I didn't even think about my life. I didn't think about relationships. I didn't think about exercise. I didn't think about health. I set all that stuff to the side because I was chasing a definition of success that I heard in podcasts, I saw on TV, or I received messages from society. I'm here to tell you that through coaching, we're going to take the time to understand what your definition of success is. And you're the only one who knows that. Right? If you take a step back from the messages you've been given and all the stuff you're chasing that's not your own, we want to strip all of that away and really dig into what is your definition of success? What does your career look like? Right? What does your life at work look like? What does your business look like? But we're not going to do that in a vacuum. And I see so many coaches and so many plans and programs built to look at your business in a vacuum. We're not going to do that. We're going to look at it while also looking at your life. Because it's really important to have a very clear vision, just as clear, if not more so, for your life than it is for your business. What do you want out of life? What kind of parent do you want to be? What kind of husband or wife do you want to be? Right? What do you want the weekends to look like? What is fun for you? How do you live your best life? Right? And I believe that through coaching, we can put those two things together and really achieve some incredible stuff. So with that said, I want to invite you to come on this journey, right? My goal in this business is simple. I want to build the best business I possibly can while also living my best life. I've been working at it for a very long time, and that is the path I'm on. I invite you to join me. I want to see more of us having it all, having the business and the work that we love, while also having a life that we're proud of and we're excited about and we run towards. I hope you will join me. If this is your first time seeing me and you're not connected to me, please check me out at DarylSweeney.com. That's DarylSweeney.com. Over there, if you're not subscribed to my emails, make sure you put your name and email in the box, and with it, you'll get access to a free audio training. But more importantly, you'll get the ongoing emails and hear about more events and more conversations like this. If there's anything I can do to help you personally, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact me through this platform, or you can reach out via my email at daryl@darylsweeney.com. Talk to you guys soon.